Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Arkade Developers Limited Q2 and H1 FY25 earnings conference call. This conference call may contain forward-looking statements about the company which are based on belief, opinion and expectation of the company as on the date of this call. These statements are not the guarantees of future performance and involve risks and uncertainties that are difficult to predict. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then zero on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Amit Jain, Chairman and Managing Director of Arkade Developers Limited. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you all to Arkade Developers Limited maiden earning conference call for the second quarter and half year ended 30th September 2024. I would like to express gratitude to all of you for taking out time and joining us today. We have on call with us Mr. Samset Ketye, CFO, and Adfactors PR, our investor relations team. We believe you have got the chance to go through our results, press release and investor presentation, which are available on our website and uploaded on exchanges. Since this is our maiden earning call,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost the connection for the management. Please stay connected while we reconnect them to the conference. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for patiently holding. We have the line for the management reconnected. Over to you, sir.
Since this is our maiden earnings conference call, I would like to take you through the journey of our company as well as recent updates before we get into the operational and financial performance for the second quarter of the financial year. So Arkade Developers, established in 80s, is a real estate development company with a focus on high-end residential property. Over the years, we have successfully built a reputation for developing top-tier residential projects driven by our deep understanding of the market and a commitment to quality. We are proud to be a dominant player amongst the top 10 developers in MMR, one of India's most lucrative and high-growth real estate markets. With continued demand for luxury homes in the MMR, we are well positioned to capitalize on the market's growth. Over the past few years, we have consistently outperformed the market. Our strategic approach, combining new developments on our own land and successful redevelopment projects across Mumbai, has allowed us to capture significant market share in high-demand areas of western suburbs like Borivali, Kandivali, Vileparle, Goregaon, Santa Cruz, where we have built a strong foothold in both supply and absorption. Backed by a reputation for delivering projects on time, in prime locations, and with exceptional quality, we continue to lead the charge in creating aspirational living spaces. We have a rigorous process before acquiring any projects. We are proud to announce the timely delivery of our projects well ahead of the RERA deadline. This accomplishment underscores our commitment to a customer-centric approach and ensure sustainable and robust growth in our top line as well as in our bottom line. Our focus on sustainability, innovative design, and delivery.
Sir, we are losing your audio in between.
Urban living in Mumbai. With this strong foundation, we have
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Your voice is breaking in between. Ladies and gentlemen, we again lost the connection for the management. Please stay connected. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for patiently holding. We have the line for the management reconnected. Over to you, sir.
So with this strong foundation, we are poised for continued success, delivering long-term value for investors and setting new benchmark in the industry. In 2024, we took a significant step in our journey by becoming a public listed company. Our initial public offering, which raised 410 crore through a fresh issue of 3.23 crore equity shares, was met with strong investor interest, leading to the oversubscription of 113 times. This marks a major milestone for us as we continue to expand our business and deliver sustainable value for our stakeholders. We can have few lines on the industry outlook. According to Knight Frank report on Indian real estate for July to September 2024 quarter, the highest sales volume was recorded in Mumbai at 24,000 units, which is a new high for the market. Since early 23, stable interest rates and a resilient economic outlook have fostered strong home buyer confidence and sustained demand through 2024. This trend aligns with a 13-quarter upward trajectory, reflected most notably in the increased share of sales within the premium segment. In Q2 financial year 25, properties priced at 1 crore and above represent 46% of sales, a substantial rise from 35% in the same period last year. The desire for larger, more comfortable living spaces and an elevated lifestyle, a preference that gained momentum during the pandemic, continues to drive this demand shift. Conversely, sales volume for properties within rupees 50 lakh to 1 crore range in those priced below 50 lakh declined by 14% and 13% year-on-year respectively, as home buyers increasingly prioritize premium properties. Meanwhile, pricing across all market segments have shown significant year-on-year growth. In sequential terms, price levels have largely held steady across most regions, underscoring the robust demand and the shift in buyer preference towards high-value residential assets. Coming to our recent development about our company, I am thrilled to announce the successful launch of Arkade Views and Vistas, a testament to our commitment to delivering luxury living that meets the highest standards of excellence. This project further solidifies our position as a leader in high-end residential segment and underscores our dedication to enhancing the living experience of our valued clients. In the last quarter alone, we proudly completed and handed over 380 homes across our Arkade Aspire and Arkade Crown projects, a clear reflection of our promise to deliver superior quality homes on time. On this momentum, we recently launched Arkade Rare at Bhanduk West, a project poised to redefine urban living in the area. Designed to attract strong interest in the market, Arkade Rare will feature a thoughtfully planned mix of 432 residential units and 43 commercial units with options of both 2 BHK and 3 BHK apartments. This development covers a substantial 7.25 lakh square feet of construction area and will be delivered in a single phase with an estimate sales value of 750 crore plus. We are confident that this ambitious project will contribute meaningfully to the community and elevate the standard of modern living in the region. As a part of our strategic growth plan, we continue to actively seek out and acquire prime land in key locations throughout the Mumbai metropolitan region. This focus follows us to expand our project portfolio while pursuing promising redevelopment opportunities that enhance both our brand and communities we serve. Sustainability remains the core principle of our approach. We are unwavering in our mission to combine luxury with environmental responsibility. Through eco-friendly and efficient construction practices, we ensure that each development is as sustainable as it is opulent. Our long-term vision is to lead in sustainable, high-quality housing across Mumbai and its neighboring regions, including Thane and Navi Mumbai. We remain committed to building a future whereby luxury meets responsibility, providing homes that inspire while setting a new standards in the real estate industry. I now hand over to the financial performance with you. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Amit sir. Now I'll just brief you about the financial numbers for this quarter. On consolidated basis, the revenue for H1 FY25 was rupees 328 crores against 273 crores in H1 FY24, registering a growth of 20%. EBITDA for H1 FY25 was 102 crores as against 74 crores, registering a growth of 36.9% on YOY basis. Profit after tax stood at 73 crores compared to 54 crores, which is up by 35.2% YOY. Net worth of the company increased to rupees 826 crores from rupees 323 crores as at March 31st, 2024. Our net debt as at 30th September is nil against 46 crores of debt as of March 31st, 2024. Coming to Q2 numbers, Q2 FY25 numbers, consolidated revenue for Q2 FY25 was 203 crores, which is slightly down by 3% compared to 211 crores in Q2 FY24. EBITDA for Q2 FY25 stands at 60 crores as against 64 crores in Q2 FY24. EBITDA margin for Q2 FY25 stood at 29.7% versus 30.7% in Q2 FY24. The profit after tax is at 43 crores as against 47 crores in the corresponding period for last year. The PAT margin for Q2 FY25 was 21.3% against 22.7% in Q2 FY24. In the quarter of the company achieved sales booking of 67,000 square feet of area. The pre-sale for Q2 FY25 was 215 crores, which is up by 12%, and collections grew by 43% to rupees 179 crores. We can now open the forum for questions and answers.
Thank you very much, sir. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to withdraw yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handset while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Participant, to ask a question, you may press star and 1. First question is from the line of Kush Bafna from Bafna Brothers Finance and Property Agent. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Congratulations on a steady set of numbers, sir. I'm calling from Chennai. I had a couple of clarifications on the balance sheet. One was if you could provide some details on the investments under current assets of around 13 crores or so, and also the trade receivables which have actually gone up in the last 6 months from 8 crores to 20 crores. Thank you.
So, Samshek here. So, investments are with the associate company of 80 crores. And second question about the trade receivable, which has increased to 20 crores in H1 FY25. These are basically the demand raised by us during the last 10-15 days of September. And we have realized this money in the first 15 days of October.
Okay, great. And sir, the latest project which has been launched by you, and you said that construction is going in full swing as per your performance. So, any details on that as to how many bookings would have come on the launch day?
For this rare project, Bhanduk project, we have accumulated about 50 bookings.
Sorry, sir, I didn't get you. Sorry.
We have accumulated 50 plus pre-sales, and the consideration for that would be around 80 crore on the day of booking.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot. That was my question.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Mangesh Bhadal from Centum Broking. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Hi. Sir, the question from my side is regarding the new project launches. The two projects that we have launched, one in September, second one in October. So, when do we expect these projects to reach the threshold of, say, 15% construction or 25% construction, so that we start booking revenues for the same?
So, we recognize the revenue based on a threshold of 25% completion of the construction cost. So, the project which we have launched recently will be eligible next year.
Arkade Vistas and Arkade Rare and Arkade Views, these three projects should be up for offering next year onwards, 25%.
Okay. And sir, the second question is related to the cash on books. So basically just wanted to understand, what are the plans, and have you identified any land for development or probably the current or near term?
We have identified a couple of land parcels, and we are in process of acquisition of them.
Okay.
One is in Thane and the other one is in Mumbai, and they are in the process of acquisition, and you'll hear from us soon.
Understood. I'll just come back into you if I have more questions. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Devang Shah, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, please proceed.
Yes. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
सर, अभी दिवाली के पहले जो लास्ट लॉन्च किया आपने भांडुप में, बॉम्बे में नया लॉन्च किया, उसमें कैसा रिस्पांस रहा सर?
नहीं, बहुत अच्छा रिस्पांस था. 3 विंग लॉन्च किए, 2 और 3 BHK. On the first week of booking, we got close to 60 bookings, which is
how much left?
Having close to 60 on the first weekend itself, and the bookings are still ongoing very well.
Very nice. और 3 बिल्डिंग में टोटल कितने सर? और 60
टोटल पूरे प्रोजेक्ट में 432 फ्लैट्स है, 7 विंग में, और 43 कमर्शियल यूनिट्स है, तो 460 7 विंग में है. तो 3 विंग में अप्रोक्सीमेटली 200 यूनिट्स है.
200 में आपका 60 बुकिंग हो गया.
60 हो गया. यस.
वेरी नाइस. थैंक यू.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Pramod Kumar from Tridev office. Please proceed. Pramod Kumar, your line is unmuted. Please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. Sir, just wanted to understand what is the ballpark IRR number that that a company considers while undertaking a project?
So EBITDA, our PAT is in the range of 20 to 23% if you've noticed over past few years consistently.
Right. No, so what I'm trying to get at is, say, for example, if it is a project that is freshly being developed, where you're having a new construction. So, based on the capital deployed, what kind of ROEs that we expect from that particular project?
Subset, can you throw some light?
So we maintain a EBITDA margin of about 28 to 30%. I mean, that's the range. We don't have any debt as such, large term debt or the longer term debt.
Right. So you can give a breakup of this EBITDA margin between your redevelopment project and project?
Yeah, because the books are consolidated. We do not have separate, like they're consolidated in the parent company.
Right, sir, but on consolidation, you would be understanding where the margins are higher. So this is the redevelopment.
So the margins are higher in our own land projects, vis-a-vis redevelopment projects. So if we are having a margin of say 20 to 23% PAT, you can assume a margin of 15% in redevelopment vis-a-vis 30% PAT in outright projects.
Right. Fair enough, sir. I'll come back in the queue.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Aniket Redkar, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Good evening, sir, and thank you for the opportunity. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah. So, sir, I have a few questions. So, sir, can you provide an overview of the key growth drivers for the Arkade developers in the coming quarters?
So coming quarter, we should have strong sales from this recently launched project of Arkade, which is in Banduk. We are nearing completion of two more projects. One is Arkade Aura in Santa Cruz and other is Arkade Prime in Marol. So we expect the residual inventory, which should be steadily available in the project with OC, that to be sold. We also have unsold inventory in two of our projects which are with OC, that is Arkade Aspire and Arkade Crown, in which we expect the residual inventory to be sold.
Okay. And sir,
so ready inventory in two projects, ready inventory in two nearing completion projects, and plus the velocity of recently launched Arkade Rare. So that should give us a healthy second half of this financial year.
And sir, how is the demand scenario in these upcoming projects which we have launched?
The demand is very good, as we've always seen. Demand is very healthy. Like for all these projects with built-in amenities, layouts that you see, the demand is very healthy in the mid segment. Value premium projects.
Okay. So, sir, in terms of the pricing perspective, how are we differentiate us with the competitors in the real estate industry?
We are almost always in the top 2-3 projects available in terms of pricing in the micro market. Say in Goregaon, barring Oberoi, our rates are second highest. In Borivali and Santa Cruz, we are first highest. In eastern suburbs also, we may be in the top 3 people as per the pricing, if not first and second.
So I heard the name that Suntec Realty.
Yeah.
So they are developing more projects in the Naigaon side. So do we have any upcoming projects over there, or
no, not nearly, not in the near future. You may hear from us in the coming year something to do with in Thane.
Okay. So
but more so we are focused in Mumbai proper, and we are able to identify projects in Mumbai.
Okay. And sir, can you outline the margin difference between these redevelopment projects and the other types?
So as I said in the last question, like redevelopment projects are low on capital investment, and because of the same, the competition is more and the margins are less. They are in and around in the range of 12 to 15% of the top line. And outright projects like your own land projects can target a margin of 25-30% of the top line basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Sir, how much land we have currently in our portfolio?
So we are having Bhandup land, which is 3 acre. We are having Mulund land parcel, which is 2 acre, and we are in the process of acquiring a couple of land parcels which are in process of acquisition. You'll hear from us soon. And barring this, we have redevelopment projects in western suburbs as well.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. This is from my side.
Yeah.
Thank you. Before we move to the next question, a reminder to the participants: to ask a question, you may press star and 1. Next question is from the line of Akash Sharma, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi sir. Sir, I have a few questions. First one is regarding our, competitive landscape. So we are in a very competitive market, right? And so, sir, how do we differentiate ourselves from local competitors, especially in Mumbai?
Our delivery track record in itself is very impressive, and which is known to people in micro markets. The delivery track record and committing less and delivering more in terms of amenities, and the track record of timely completion. It has a big equity of trust and faith in the audience, in the markets amongst the clients. That's the reason to get impressive pre-sales, if you've noticed always.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
and as Mumbai is becoming competitive, so how do we see the demand evolving for residential property?
It's an always ever-evolving market. The demand, as we said, as I mentioned in my report, what Knight Frank says, they've been seeing continuous uptick only in the demand. The registrations are growing. The ticket size of units is growing. People are preferring premium apartments. Luxury apartment is in demand more than the affordable product. And the demand is always up and kicking.
Okay, sir. And so my last question is generally on a larger landscape for the company. So what are some of the most significant milestones that we have achieved in the past few years?
So we've achieved occupation of 2 projects this year. We are expecting 2 more occupations. We have unsold inventory in those projects. All the projects are debt free, and we've recently launched the Bhandup project. We've launched the project in Goregaon, Arkade Vista. We are expecting a couple of more launches in the coming quarter. Each quarter may see 1 or so new launch. We have a good pipeline available, and we are in process of acquiring land parcels by the equity that we have. So all in all, I see a healthy future.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
That's it from my side. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Manoj from Rajani office. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yeah, you are.
Hi, sir. Congratulations on a good set of numbers. So, sir, just wanted to know, hi. So, actually, how is the coordination handled? For an example, if we discuss a land, so what is the approval process? Final one?
Approval, it takes normally, we allocate a year for the projects that are involving environmental clearance for approvals in itself. The licensing from IOD to CC to environmental clearances and various other NOCs from the fire office, from the tree department. We have our own license department, and we have a set of professionals to get all the approvals. So, and we are equipped, like we are used to getting approvals on a day-to-day basis. We are subject matter experts, so it's a no-brainer. So from acquisition to launch, normally a year is more than enough. If the projects are smaller ones, say standalone building, it can be in 6 months also.
Understood. So, sir, we can assume on an average it's 1 year, right?
Yeah, if the projects are bigger, which are preferred areas, yeah.
All right, sir. And secondly, so, sir, just wanted to know, like, that the competition is very high in this particular sector, and it has been, increasing year by year.
The competition is, high because the demand is high, yeah. You can complete, yeah.
Yes, sir. So just wanted to ask, like, how have we managed to grow it at such a rapid scale in last two years?
So we've grown organically. It's not last 2 years, It's been like, I am completing 3 decades into business. So whatever projects we've delivered on time, before time, delivering more than what we promised, that is coming back to us. So it's like a bamboo shoot growth story. It's not 2 years. It's been now 3 to 4 decades that we have been doing the same thing, and people around us have seen us doing that. So the trust and the faith is helping.
Okay, sir. And sir, just one last thing. So any comment on your Mandu project? Like, what is the,
No, it's one of its type. It's one of its type project. I would request you to visit the project to see it for yourself.
Okay, so it will be a premium?
Yeah, it's a premium project, yeah.
All right, sir. As of now, it's all that I wanted to know. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Sopan Parekh, an individual investor. Please proceed.
Hello, I'm audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Good morning. Good evening.
Good evening, Sopan.
I have a couple of questions. What is our sales and marketing strategy in terms of using channel partners?
No, so we have a standard brokerage scheme, which is linked with the number of flats that you sell in a quarter, the number of, like, what revenue you make in a year. Like, we have a tie-up with few channel partners wherein we enter a yearly contract basis revenue. So if you, say, achieve bigger slabs, say if you sell for 100 crore in a financial year across all our projects, you get incentivized brokerage. Okay. And the normal standard practice for a single flat seller is 2%. But if you end up selling more flats within a stipulated time, there are, on a regular basis, incentive schemes that we come up with for our CPs. And we provide them with support, sales staff support, telecalling support, collateral support. We equip them with training of the product to their team.
Okay. So have you hired any, like, marketing team or something like that?
No, we have our own in-house. We have our own in-house sales and marketing team.
Okay.
Which is very competent. Yeah.
Okay. And also, sir, I wanted to ask, is there any other project other than Bhandup as of now?
You'll soon hear from us. We are coming up with a project in Santa Cruz. We are coming up project in Bangur Nagar. So we have lineup of projects every quarter. We have a project coming up in Malad West. And the ongoing projects we have projects in Goregaon, Jayaprakash Nagar, that's ongoing. We have a project in Mulund that is ongoing, Sarvodaya Nagar.
Okay.
We have project in Malad, Sundar Nagar. In Vileparle East, we have an ongoing project.
So, like, these are like long-term projects for how many years? Like,
so we have a good pipeline available for 3 years at least, and more is in acquisition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so since we are only in Mumbai, so do we have any, like, plan to expand into new geographies?
As of now, we are studying Thane market.
Okay.
Yeah. And as much as projects we can get in Mumbai, we will prefer that. because it's the most mature market.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Also, I wanted to ask, sir, what is the cost of construction as a percentage of sales?
So that would vary, like the sales price would vary and the percentage will change. So if you have a project in a premium market, the cost of construction will be lesser percentage against if you have a project in Thane, Thane where the rates are 20,000, the cost may be 4,000, which is 20%. And say in a Santa Cruz market where you have a rate of 50,000 and cost of construction may be 5,000, it is 10%.
Okay.
Yeah, but broadly it ranges between 3,500 to 4,500 per square feet based on the details of the product.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sir, do we have any kind of peers like that you think that is your competition?
No, we believe in consistently doing what we are good at, so that helps us. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Aditya Shah from Meteor Wealth. Please go ahead.
Just a couple of questions. Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what are the PAT margins on redevelopment projects and on new projects?
Yeah, I just replied to this twice. So though we do not have separate account on project-wise basis, but normally PAT for a redevelopment project is in the range of say 10 to 15% currently. We've seen better margins in the past, and the PAT for outright projects can be double of that, say 25% PAT on outright projects.
Can you come again on the percentage?
25% plus on the outright projects, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And going forward, what do you target more into the new project segment, or you want to, or in the redevelopment segment?
So we are having a separate BD team for both the segments for redevelopment as well as land projects. Our wishful wish is that we have more of land projects, but then redevelopment has tremendous potential. Western suburbs, you have so many buildings up and waiting for redevelopment, so you cannot ignore that as well. It will help to have your presence in both because land availability is scarce. So in case you do not manage to find land on a regular basis, the availability for redevelopment projects is more.
Okay. And so what is the strategy on increasing your geographical spread?
As mentioned, we are entering Thane market. So that is.
No, so by that I mean, how do you plan to exceed out of Mumbai or Maharashtra? How do you plan any strategy in place for Pan India, something like that?
No, not Pan India currently. Currently, we are focusing only on MMR. That's a mature market and healthy market. And we see immense potential within the MMR region.
All right. And one last question, sir. What is your annual spend on marketing budget?
Our spend on marketing budget is 2% of our top line.
2%
plus brokerage, which is separate. So marketing is 2% and 2% maybe the brokerage.
Okay. And that remains consistent with your top line, or?
Yeah. We try to allocate that much fund to the marketing.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. If I have any more questions, I'll join you.
Welcome. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Pramod Kumar from Tridev office. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thanks for the opportunity again. Sir, just one small bookkeeping question. I see, sir, as on H125, your total equity or your net worth is about 827 crores. But if I just do the numbers, looking at FY24 equity and all, it comes to roughly around some 430 odd crores and all. So what is this difference of 200 crores? Is it the revaluation reserve?
Samshed, do you get the question?
Yeah. Hi, Samshed here. So there is no revaluation done, but the issue we have came out with public issue that has given us 430 crores, 410 crores of public issue and 20 crores of free IPO. So that has been added to the net worth.
That has been okay. So
as of March 24, as of March 24, it was 323 crores, and now it is 827 crores.
Correct. So what is the cash on the books as on date?
That is we have got the funds on 24th September. So which is for the object which are mentioned in obviously the public document. So these funds are lying from the IPO proceeds which are in the fixed deposit.
In the fixed deposit, what would be the quantum? About 400 crores, you said, right?
Out of 400 crores, about 380 crores are in fixed deposit as of 30th September.
Okay. So we don't have our other income is releasing 2 crores. So we'll get the full benefit of that 4 of.
No, we got these funds on 24th September, na? So we recognize only smaller part as a income for the 6 days.
Okay, tell me. That explains. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take this as the last question for the day. I would now like to hand the conference over to the management for the closing comments.
Hello, Samshed here. I thank the entire team of Arkade developers for their untiring efforts and hard work and dedication which drives the company forward through various market conditions. Also, I appreciate all of you for participating in our conference call. Please do get in touch with our investor relations team for any further questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
On behalf of Arkade Developers Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you all for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.